Hi, this is Tommaso Makapinlak. Happy holidays to you all, and I'm here in Los Angeles today. I'm just going to wait for a few of you to come and join me before I get started with the content. And I really didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but I felt drawn to come and talk with you all today. And the thing about it is that someone talked about my skin a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to go ahead and share some of those secrets with you. So it looks like I've got about 5 people on board. So if you're there, come and say hello. Give a shout out to me. Hey, Joanna. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Joanna Lopez. How you doing, sweetie? It's good to see you there. Anyway, so if you're there, give a shout out to me and let me know that you're there. And I am happy to say hello to you. So, I want to go ahead and get started with the content here. As you know, my book is out now, 30 Days to a Vibrant, Healthier, Younger You. A lot of my secrets that I share with you on here and more in-depth secrets are in here as well. You can buy the copy at Amazon.com, so it is available. It is very much a New Year's type of book. I'm thinking that I probably should create a journal for people to do in order to keep them on track in doing this. Because the key is that this is my secret weapon for the last 20 years of my life. And I'm going to tell you there's no quick fix to everything. So I know everybody wants that. But the truth is that you have to stay on the train and want to take care of yourself and love yourself enough to do that. So anyway, I want to welcome you all who are on here and thank you for joining me. So I'm going to talk about the 3 secrets to having great skin. And I say this because a couple weeks ago I went to go get a facial, and the lady was just like surprised that she didn't have to do any extractions on my skin. And I started to think about what it is that I do, because let me tell you, it hasn't always been this way, that I didn't have extractions to do on my skin, because in my 20s, I had a lot of extractions to have done, and they used to hurt. They were so painful. How many of you can relate to that? Raise your hand or share with me that you've had that. And so here's the deal is skin secrets. One of the first things that we need to understand is that we need to drink lots of water, lots of great water. And so water, the kind of water that I drink is not something ordinary, not out of the faucet. And it's not even just your general bottled water. I drink an alkaline water. I drink an alkaline water because it has minerals in it. And so it actually helps you to have, great skin, but it also puts minerals inside of you. And that's what's really key, is to help create a less acidic environment. Here's the deal is, what creates an acidic environment inside of you is when you eat a lot of sugar, when you eat a lot of things that are cooked, when you don't eat so much vegetables, so it creates an acidic environment. What also creates an acidic environment is when you don't drink enough water. Stress creates an acidic environment, and this is all internal inside of you. Your organs, your cells, your skin, the fluids inside of you all become acidic because you're not you're not taking care of yourself. And so one of the things I do, first of all, is I drink alkaline water, and it does make a difference. I've been drinking alkaline water probably for the last decade or so, and it seems to actually help me in many ways. It helps you to have a better immune system. It also helps you in many ways to not have so much sickness going on inside of you. So my immune system is very strong. It's been pretty strong for many, many years. But every once in a blue moon, I might get a cold or a flu bug, but I don't think I've had the flu in over a decade. So, and I don't take a flu shot. So the other thing is, what do you put inside your body? What do you eat? So a lot of people like to start off with the food. So yes, one of the secrets is what kinds of foods and drinks and things are you putting inside your body. So you've seen me with a green drink. And the green drink is full of nutrients, a lot of minerals, a lot of romaine lettuce, celery, cucumbers, and zucchini. So really, really good for your skin. But also great enzymes that you can, help with digesting your food. So listen up. The digestion of food is really key here. Your digestion system is very, very important. Thank you for the like, whoever sent that. Anyway, let me know that you're here because I want to say hello to you if you're here. So let me know if you're joining me live or whatever. I always like to say hello and welcome you all. So anyway, so you want to actually, put a lot of nutrients into your body. Because the more nutrients you have, hi, Clazia Mendez. Am I saying your name correctly? Thank you for joining me. The thing about it is the more nutrients you put in your body, the more it's going to show up on your skin. And so you want to share that. You want to actually put those types of nutrients in your body. So I say eat a lot of green leafy vegetables, okay? So those are really going to help you. And if you can eat them raw, like kale and romaine lettuce, that's great. You can make collard green wraps, things of that sort. And you all might be thinking, oh, come on, Tomasa. Now, I cook a lot of my collard greens, but you know what? I don't cook them in all this oil, and I don't use salt pork and all that stuff to cook collard greens. I cook a very much healthier version of collard greens. And I've learned to actually caramelize my onions without oil. I can caramelize them with water. And there's a way to do that that's really easy. So when you cooking collard greens, I like to brown and onions and garlic first and caramelize them. And then I will put the collard greens in there along with the other seasonings such as a little bit of Himalayan salt and, what is the other thing? Cayenne pepper. How could I forget that? Very key piece. I said your name correctly. Thanks, Clazia. I think I said it right. Anyway, so the other piece is, you want to eat berries. So, like blueberries and strawberries and raspberries, especially blueberries. They're antioxidants for your skin. It's great for your skin. But, you're ingesting them internally, and whatever you put in your body shows up on your face. So, I'm going to say it, and I've been thinking about this morning. It's like, how many of us are out of balance hormonally? A lot of us are walking around out of balance hormonally. And this is what happens when we get these zits on our face, or we get little things on our face, or we need extractions. Because some of it's food, and some of it's just the imbalance of hormones. And the food can imbalance your hormones, yes. And some of it's stress. So the emotions that we carry, and then some of it, and maybe we're not letting out our emotions or expressing them in a great way, or we might not even be expressing them at all. We might be keeping them locked inside of us because, oh my God, if I tell someone that, I'm going to hurt their feelings, or if I say this, oh my God, it's just going to open a Pandora's box. And sometimes we need to say it. We need to say it with love and compassion and share our feelings with folks. I know I do. Anyway, so, it's a very key thing to do. It's been a journey to actually come to this place to have my hormones in balance. And I no longer have to worry about that, that monthly moon cycle thing. But, when that does come, you need to listen to yourself. What's going on? You need to slow down. A lot of us feel like we get anxious right before our moon cycle shows up. And the funny thing about it is you need to listen to that, because that's telling you that, how are you trying to be perfect? And how are you trying to be, what's the key word I want to say? It's pretentious. Pretend, because that's when we button things up and we don't share our true feelings. And I say this because, it's just been all over the map here. I've been dealing with my daughters with that lately. And I think I've done a good job in teaching them how to really express their feelings. I don't always like it to be on the end of feeling or experiencing their feelings, but you know what? Expressing our feelings are very important. And so we do need to get those out. So I say get your feelings out. So very key piece. But anyway, getting back to the food thing, fresh vegetables, fresh foods is what's going to help your skin, okay, when we come to food. So the secret is feeding your skin good food. Here's the thing also. Don't put anything on your skin that you wouldn't put in your mouth. And that would be the second secret. And so the key thing is, what kind of personal care products are you using? But I also want to talk about makeup. And I say this because my daughter, she has this job. She has this temporary job. She's working and she has to wear makeup every day. And it's really cute. It's funny. And she's like, my skin's breaking out because I have to wear makeup every day. And I guess it's a requirement. She's working a retail job temporarily for the holidays, but I guess they've offered it to her permanent. I don't think she's going to keep it. But anyway, here's the key is makeup. So many of us wear makeup. So my daughter was talking about her skin's breaking out. And I know I've taught her to wear mineral makeup, to wear organic mineral makeup. But she went the other direction. I guess she bought, I won't tell you the brand name, but many people use it. It's a very popular brand. It begins with the letter M. Okay? And they do have a mineral line, and I've looked at it, and it ain't what it really is. And so here's the key is you've got to wear mineral-based makeup. So when you wear mineral-based makeup, you're actually feeding your skin good stuff. So instead of putting on all this other makeup that has whatever toxins it has in it, you really want to put some natural things on your skin. And that makeup should be mineral-based because it should be based on, natural things that are out there in the environment. So stop wearing that M brand. And many of you do. I see even family members wear it. So stop wearing that M brand. It's a big brand out there. I see it a lot. And they have a mineral base, but I've looked at it and I walked away from it. Because I know they got great colors. They got all this great stuff. So wear a mineral-based makeup on your skin. If you're going to be wearing foundation, even your eyeshadows, your blush, all should be mineral-based. And if it's organic, even better. So, the types of things, I do recommend Bare Minerals. I mean, it's not, it's not the ultimate thing, but there's some other better brands out there. But Bare Minerals would be a good one to wear. The other one would be, I haven't tried it yet, but Beauty Counter is supposed to be great. Beauty Counter I think is an MLM, but find somebody who sells it. You don't have to join the MLM to do it, but look at that. Look at that product line. I think it's really great for your skin. So I've looked at it, and it's supposed to be really good. So I'm hearing a lot of thumbs up from folks here, so thanks for sharing that. And Ecclesia says, express yourself, like Madonna said. Yes, express yourself. Everyone needs to express themselves. So if you've got some feelings going on inside, don't keep them locked inside. Let them out, because they're going to show up on your body, inside your body, or on your skin. They will show up some kind of way. Manifest themselves in some kind of dis-ease. And I don't like to say disease, but that's what disease is dis-ease, because you're not expressing yourself. Anyway, getting back to what we want to put on our skin. So we definitely want to put on something that's mineral-based on our skin when it comes to makeup. And so I mentioned Bare Minerals, and Beauty Counter is supposed to have some really great products. So find someone who represents Beauty Counter. I know a couple of people who do it. One of my friends, oh God, what is her name? My God, I can't remember her name. But she's one of my Holistic Chamber of Commerce members in the San Ramon chapter. But Lisa Ramos. Ramos. She represents Beauty Counter, so you might want to check it out. If you know someone else who represents it, that's great. But everything is based on natural care, natural things that are in nature. So definitely what you want to do. And so that's what I use. I use mineral-based makeup. I've been using it for decade or so now. Throw away all that crap. It took a long time for me to get rid of the big M. I don't want to say the brand name. I don't want to put any brand down, but it took me a long time to get rid of the big M. And finally, I just threw it all out. And I was like, nobody should have to wear this stuff because it will plug up your pores, and you don't need that. And so the other thing, I want to kind of go backwards a little bit, back to the food piece. So I want to talk about dairy. Because when I was in my 20s, I used to have these little things around the chin here. They're all, around the mouth and around the chin, these little zits that used to pop up, and they would hurt. And And they would have to clean out these extractions in my skin when I was in my 20s. And I used to get facials quite often. I don't get so many facials anymore. Like I said, I think the last time I got a facial last a couple weeks ago on Sunday, and then before that had been 4 years. And this lady was astounded that she didn't have anything to clean out on my face. That's because I take really great care of my skin, but I take care of the inside of myself, and that's really key. You know, the funny thing about it is, I don't drink dairy. So no dairy is in my diet, no dairy cheese. I will have from time to time sheep's milk based cheese such as feta, or even some of the different cheese out there, Basque and things of that sort. So I will drink I don't drink sheep's milk. No, I don't. I really don't even like drinking milk, period. You don't need milk. Water should be your main ingredient. I drink I drink teas and water. And then from time to time, I might make a drink like the golden honey, or like the golden milk, which is made with turmeric and ginger and cinnamon and pepper and a little hint of cayenne. I will make that with like a hemp milk or even an almond milk. Sometimes coconut milk, depends. And even those labels you need to look at in the store, because you need to make sure they don't have carrageenan in them. Because carrageenan is a substance that they use as a thickener, but it also has been known to cause cancer. So you need to make sure you read your labels and understand the ingredients that are in your foods, because guess what? All this processed crap, it can cause, some dis-ease in your body. And so you don't want to add insult to injury here to yourself. So stay away from those types of things. So stay away from dairy. Most of us can't digest dairy. So why do we need it really? Everyone thinks that, we need it for calcium. Truth is, you'll get more calcium out of collard greens and kale than you will from a glass of milk. And the key is that you need the magnesium to digest the calcium, or for your body to be able to assimilate the calcium. That's a better way to put it. You need the magnesium for your body to be able to assimilate the calcium. So here's the deal. Milk doesn't necessarily have magnesium in it. Dairy, cow's milk. Why do we need to drink a cow's milk? Honestly, let the cows do that. That's what they have their babies for. Our babies drink our milk as well. So, that's what mother's milk is for. So, hey, Xavier. Hi, Hawiza. Hi, Kathy. And hi, Angela. Glad to see you all here. Good to see you. Happy holidays, everyone. And so, getting back to things for your skin, you really want to use oils and things that are going to keep your skin great. So, by the way, I don't cook with oils, really. So stop. If you need to cook your food, do not use cooked oils. The only time I might cook with oil is once in a blue moon, and that would be with coconut oil, or sometimes sesame oil or things of that sort. Really, I stir fry things. If I'm stir frying vegetables, it's with water, and then you can put the oil on afterwards. So stop cooking with oils. We cook with too much oil, and that's the problem with everyone. So then we have some serious hormonal imbalances happening to us. So cook with water. Cook with water, not with oils. Everyone wants to fry up stuff. That doesn't help your skin, frying up stuff. Even sauteing stuff in oil. A lot of people think that, sauteing your vegetables with olive oil. Forget it. Don't do it. Saute your vegetables in water. Add olive oil on for flavor afterwards. So that is my suggestion to you. So I have a very clean regimen, a very clean diet, and that is the way I cook. I don't cook with oils. Even when a recipe requires it, I find a way around it. If I need to brown things, like I say, I put it with water, and there's a way to caramelize onions and brown things of that sort. If I really need to cook with the oil, it will be coconut oil. That's pretty much it for me. But otherwise, no, I don't cook with oils. Even butter is considered an oil. So I will use butter on some things, but grass-fed, ghee is better because it doesn't have all that other stuff in it from the butter, the fat, from, it is dairy, considered dairy. So use it in, sparingly. So let's see here. The third thing. So the third thing is always fun. I love it. I get all these messages whenever I get on FaceTime, or was it this called Facebook Live. So they all come across my screen. It's like, will you stop distracting me? Anyway, gotta love it. So here's the thing: is energy. Everything is energy. How you show up and your vibrancy of who you are. Everyone's like, oh, Tomasa, you always look so great. It's the vibrancy of what's going on inside of here. You know, it's everything. It's not just about what I put inside my body, what I use on my skin, you know, those things. But it's also how I feel on the inside. I express myself. So Ecclesia was talking about that. Express yourself, like Madonna says. Yes, express yourself. And also, it's everything is energy. Food is energy. The products you put on your skin are energy. But also, you are a ball of energy. And how you deal with energy shows up on yourself. So, you know, like, how you react to things is energy. How you react to life is energy. How you react to people is energy. How you relate to people is energy. So how do you show up? That's all energy. And yes, that will show up on your skin as well. So, you know, I teach you how to work with energy. I've been doing that since I've been doing these Facebook Lives, probably since July. I think I started doing them. Tried to do them earlier, but I was having problems with Facebook Live. So now I get on here probably about every Tuesday and try to share something with you. So everything is energy. So, you know, we have these electromagnetic fields around us, or some people like to call them bioenergetic fields because we're, you know, the biology of man or whatever. So whatever you want to call them, just like your computer has an electromagnetic field around it, well, you have an electromagnetic field around you as well. And that field can be torn, or it can be, you know, it can be dull, it could be bright, it could be pulled in, contracted, or it could radiate out. And how does it radiate, you know? And that's what's showing up with everyone. So I believe that when people see me and they see my light and they feel my light, they're feeling that radiant energy that I have inside of me. And that, you know, is what my clients will have too after they get off the table. I actually did a shamanic session on a client who has never experienced that a few weeks ago. And it was very interesting because, you know, she had come to me, she had told me all her issues on the table, what's going on, and I could just feel it all. Like, oh my God, that's a lot of shit to be carrying around, you know. And I could feel it too because I've been there with her in the corporate world. Like, oh my freaking God. Like, yes, I get what you're feeling. I get what you're saying. And I've been there. And so I said, next time you come in, you get a shamanic session. She said, okay. She got that shamanic session. I was like, I wish we'd taken a before and after picture. I go look at yourself in the mirror. Her eyes were just so much clearer. It's like the eyes are the windows to the soul. And so if we got all these layers of crap that we're dealing with, then guess what? It's going to put blinders on our soul. It's like the windows to the soul. It's like you're putting more blinds on them and, you know, you're not showing it. And so when she got off the table, it's like her eyes were so much brighter. She was so much clearer. She felt so much better. And when you're so much clearer, you can get so much shit done. I'm so serious about this. I'm serious. And so, you know, what I'm teaching you is how to work on yourself energetically. I mean, you might think I've got you holding fingers and all this stuff, but you know what? On the inside, something is going on. It's like we ourselves are jumper cables. Like you have a car. You need your car to work, right? It's got a battery, and even more so, we got cars that run off of battery solely, or we got hybrids like I have. And so, you know, that car needs to be charged to go, right? To be able to do whatever it needs to do to go. Well, guess what? You need to be recharged as well. And so our hands are like jumper cables. And that's what I'm teaching you how to be, is how to be your own jumper cable. And how do you remove all this crap, this debris from yourself? Like, you know, we're hit every day. I'm seeing, you know, all these people are dying right now. I'm hearing all the celebrities, you know, from Carrie Fisher is the latest to George Michaels, and We lost Prince earlier this year. We lost a lot of people. And so everyone's like freaking out, like, oh my God, we can't have another one. You know, I just saw that on Facebook. And so it's like, I hear you. And death is not a bad thing. Death is just saying that our bodies have expired and now we're going on to another realm. And so what if we treated death as such? Instead of getting upset that someone's dying, oh my God, what if we celebrate it? That someone is actually going to another realm. They are enlightened, and so they get to go and graduate. Because let me tell you, as long as we're here in this body, we got stuff to do. We got work to work out on the inside and on the outside here. And so I'm teaching you how to work on it, on the inside. Hi, Tay-Tay. How you doing, sweetie? And so what I'm sharing with you is, you know, the whole thing is about the skin thing. And so I'm getting deeper, okay? Because what's really showing up on the skin is what's going on the inside. So how do we get inside of that and deal with all that yumminess of us? Deal and strip off all these layers of all the hurt we might be feeling, the abandonment we might be feeling, or how we might be feeling, oh, betrayed by someone. How do we strip off all those layers? I mean, seriously. It's my next book, honestly. And I'm going to be sharing a lot about that one. I haven't started it, but it's in the conceptual phase. I've been wanting to write that book for 4 years, but I wasn't ready. Actually, I shouldn't say 4 years. About 3 years ago, I wanted to write that book. I just wasn't ready. And someone told me one day, you're not ready. And I got angry with her. I got to write the book, you know. And I wasn't ready. Truly, she was right. I wasn't ready. And I think I'm almost ready. So I will write that book next. But anyway, how do we strip off all this stuff, this debris? And then all the stuff that we feel from everyone else, because some of us are very empathic and some of us are like sponges. And some of us can actually feel things but not have to absorb it. And we can feel it. I was feeling it the other day. I looked at my sister who's more like a sponge and I go, do you feel that? Do you feel that? And she's like, I go, I know if I'm feeling, you're feeling it. There's something called human design. Go look it up. JovianArchive.com. Go see what you are. You just need to know what time you were born, what year you were born, your birth date and all that stuff, and where you were born. And you can find out what your human design is. And so I could get into a whole discussion about that. It's not my area of expertise. I know a little bit about it, but I know enough to understand who's empathic and who's not empathic. What are you saying? It's tough when the same person hurts you over and over again. Oh, God, yeah, Tay-Tay. Well, when the same person hurts you over and over again, it's time for you to look at inside what's triggering you, because they are your life's lesson here. So here's the thing. If someone's hurting you over and over again, it's time for you to look at what's really triggering you. Because if they keep abandoning you, or they keep betraying you, or whatever, because they're really not doing it to you, you're doing it to you. And you have to look at, why do you allow this person in your life? And when you can no longer be triggered by what they say or do to you, then you have moved on, you've graduated. You know, I actually write about that in my book, 30 Days to Surviving Helping Younger You. There's just a little piece in it about, you know, how I had a family member who I felt like always stabbed me in the back, would say these things. I spent all this time with them, and then I go home, and then, bam, I would hear all these things about me, and it hurt. It really hurt, and I just pulled them out of my life for about 4 years. And even so, even though I pulled them out of my life, I still had to deal with it. It didn't sit right with me. And so today, when this family member says things to me, I don't get as triggered as I used to. And I've let her in my life. I've let this person back in my life, and I kind of come to a place, because I'm a shaman now, and I probably have always been a shaman, but I've come to this place of seeing what's really going on with that person when they say those things to me. So when I used to get triggered by it a lot, I had to really go inside of myself and deal with, what is this person mirroring to me that I need to work out on the inside for myself. And so most of that is what we need to do, you know. The latest seems to be is my ex-husband, my daughter calling me up, telling me all the stuff going on with her dad and all the stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't want to hear this. I got my own life now. That's his problem, not mine. And so it's also very interesting to look at that and go, and me having to say that 2017 is going to be different, because you know what? I don't need to hear about your dad anymore. I know what his stuff is, And it's time to move on. That's his problem now, not mine. And so I tell my daughter, I really don't want to hear about your dad anymore. I'm sad that he doesn't like it when you talk to me. So, it's really sad that that can happen. So the thing is that you have to put some boundaries around yourself and go, oh, do need this in my life anymore? And what is this person mirroring to me? What is really going on? So Tay, I'm going to put my glasses on to read. Thank you. I choose to let negative people out of my life. Is better that way. Well, you can let all the negative people out of your life because you will attract what you need to learn irregardless. So I want you all to know that. You're going to attract what you need to learn from somebody. So if you choose to let negative people out of your life, then all of a sudden you come in contact with someone else who did the same thing that the other person who you consider to be negative in your life do. Guess what? It's like you're not done till you're done. So Spirit will always deliver what you need to learn, what you need to move forward in your life with, or, to get over the hump of. So anyway, it's lovely to be able to do some work on yourself. I have you hold fingers. The anti-aging flow is wonderful, and I'm going to tell you why the anti-aging flow is wonderful. It's in this book, by the way. It's in my product. I don't even have I guess my product, I have a copy of it in the other room in the bin. So here's the deal with the anti-aging flow. It not only helps with, it's a facelift flow, honestly. But it's not only just that, but the thing about it is that all this stuff that you carry around, the worry, the fear, all this mental activity that you carry around, it helps you to relieve yourself of it. So, one of the first steps to that anti-aging flow is to take your opposite hand. So in this case, it's my left hand. It probably shows as of my right hand on the screen. And put it on your opposite cheek. And then take your same side hand and put it just underneath your clavicle. So I'm going to show because I got this really thick top on. It's so funny because everybody thinks it's cold here, and I'm buying into it. Honestly, can you believe that I'm buying into that it's cold here in LA? And the funny thing about it, it's been 39 degrees in the Bay Area, and then I come here to LA, it's like 50 degrees. I'm like, oh, I love it. I go outside, I'm like, oh, it feels really good today. I'm like, I gotta get out of the house. The house is freezing because we have hardwood floors. So anyway, just go ahead and hold here, and let's just breathe here. Exhale, release, and let go. So do about 9 breath cycles. Inhale. And feel yourself feeling that life force energy coming in. Continue to breathe. Release and let go. Know that you're letting go as you exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I don't know about you, but I get bombarded with a lot of stuff every day. The last 4 weeks I got bombarded with a lot of things. I run the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. I had a replacement for the president because I'm planning on moving to LA in 2017. I had a president replacement. Then she, decides to go open up her own chapter, and, the executive director encourages that. So it's like I'm back to square one. No this, no that. I finally let go, and when I let go, guess what happened? Oh, we're gonna spin off 2 more chapters. Cool with me. They're taken care of. Imagine what happens when you let go. So, guess what? The mental activity went away. I was worried about everyone, taking care of everyone. I got a little bit of that Mama Earth energy in me, Pachamama Earth, that I take everybody into my arms and I take care of them. Worry about all my healer friends, they're my tribe. They're my, it's like they're my kids, I'm going to take care of them. And so, that was an issue. The book, another baby of mine's, birthing this thing, that was an issue. I had my graphic artist of like 6 years quits on me. Just when I need the freaking binding done. That's all I needed done was the binding. And the barcode on the back. Seriously. I won't even say who she is anymore. I love her dearly. She did some wonderful work for me over the years, but I had been feeling that it was time to let her go. And she just did it for me. And I was sad, I was upset, I was hurt by it, I couldn't believe it, you know. I get over things pretty quickly. That's the wonderful thing about being a Gemini. I'm mutable, so I can move through a lot of shit fast. Move through my emotions pretty fast. But I did experience them, and I let people know I experienced them. Believe me. So here you are. Notice that I'm letting out a lot of stuff, rants, as I'm doing this. So notice what you want to let out as you do this. What is it doing for you? So it's actually calming down a lot of the mental activity. This is just the first step. The next step is to go hands width down from the clavicle and it's between the breastbones. So I'm on the opposite breast side, you know, not on the breast, but on the breastbone there, just above the breast. So I'm holding this area here. Continue to breathe. And notice as you hold more and more of this, your shoulders begin to relax. And notice the mental activity begins to calm down. So we're giving ourselves a facelift flow. I see that Christine Parker Brooks has joined us. Hello, Christine. Am I saying it right? Christy. Hi, Christy. So we're giving ourselves a facelift flow here. And I'm not going to do all the steps. I don't think so. Because the camera's just not going to show all the steps here. I mean, I'm just looking at how this is all set up. It'll be difficult to do it. So give me the first few steps here. So anybody who's doing this, can you share how this is feeling for you? Angela, are you on here? Tay, are you still here? Hawiza, anybody here? You guys want to share how this feels for you? Oh man, this is feeling really good. It's feeling really, really good to do this. So we're jumper cabling ourselves. We're recharging our batteries, but we're also taking away all this debris. Feel the mental activity going away. It's good. So the next thing you want to do, like it's my right hand. I'm going to put it on the left. I'm here. Just relax. Good, Tay. Good. And I'm sure working in the retail has done that for you. You know, stressed out and stuff. I'm still here, feeling relaxed. Everyone's feeling very relaxed. Okay, so you're going to take your opposite hand. So you're going to take your right hand. This is my right hand. And you're going to put it on your left base of your ribs. So find your ribs on your left side, your front ribs on your left side. And then palm that area. Just put them on there. And this is going to be really, really special because this really helps with digestion. So it helps with digestion of life, digestion of thoughts, digestion of food as well. It feels really, really good. My shoulders are getting even more, you know, melting. How about you? Thank you all for who are staying on here and just doing this with me. This is a taste of what I show you how to do. Just imagine if we finish the flow, how you will feel. Isn't it nice to like quiet all the chatter going on inside? How many of you have had some chatter going on inside of your head? Let me know, raise your hand. And then after you breathe about 9 breath cycles here. Yep. What do you mean, Tay? Yep, you've had some chatter going on inside your head? We all do. I mean, I definitely always have a lot of chatter going on inside my head. I mean, I'm a Gemini. I talk to my freaking self all the time. So, it's the way I keep track of things. So after you do that, you want to take your 9 breath cycles. You want to take your right hand and you're going to find your left back base ribs. Let's see if I can do this. So this is the base of my ribs on the back side. So I'm going to hold that. And you want to hold it on yourself too. It's the base of your left back ribs. So just hold that area. You can palm it. Tay Tay says she thinks she's getting sick, fever, sore throat. Woke up this way. Hey Tay Tay, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that to me. There's a couple of things I can tell you to do. I have a cold and flu prevention kit, but there's a YouTube video that shows you what to do when you feel like you're coming down with a cold and flu, and I think it says how to avoid a cold or flu. That's my YouTube video. If you go on my YouTube channel, and I believe it's just Tomasa Makapinlak. I don't think it's Self Care Queen. I think if you just go to Tomasa Makapinlak, you'll see it on the YouTube channel. And I'll post the video up as well. So it will help with that. This flow, it can help. If you got nasal congestion going on, definitely, because look where it's at. You know, it's going to help with nasal congestion, definitely. But fever, I also have a video that shows you how to get rid of fever, so I will share that with you as well. So it helps both with hot flashes and fevers. So I'll share that with you as well. Okay. Yeah, I did a cold and flu, how to avoid a cold and flu probably several months ago. I should probably give you the link that so you can get like the 4 things to do to, I don't remember, it's 4 secrets or something to do to help avoid a cold and flu. I'll see if I can find that for you, where you can sign up to get it. I don't know if you've gotten that or not. I know I've posted on Facebook before, so I can send that to you as well. Because it's just a video that shows you things that you can do to help yourself get well faster. I've been known to help people nip their colds and flus in the bud pretty darn quickly, so. Continue to breathe. So, Tay, what I know and what's become an aha for me recently is anything we want to manifest in our lives, we really have to be relaxed. Because all this stress that we have is really, you know, spirit's not in it. That's the truth. When things aren't easy, spirit's not in it. And to me, ease is not about tension in your body. When you have tension in your body, that's not ease. And spirit's not in it. When your mind is coagulated, you know, thinking about something over and over again, you know, that's just not, that's tension. That's a mind tension. I would say something else, but we're on Facebook. So, you know, it's just like this loop of things going over and over again. Monkey mind is what I call it in my book here. So, those are things you can do. I am going to be giving out a free version of my book, Kindle version of my book. I just worked on some edits this morning for the person who did the Kindle conversion. Lots of mistakes, so I can't release it yet. Not if my name's going to be on it. So, I want to get this right for you all. So, I'm hoping it will be out before the new year. So, because this book really is a New Year's book. It's like, how do you get yourself together for 2017? So 2017 is a 1 year, and I'm going to tell you why it's a 1 year. Add up 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7. What does it add up to? 10, right? 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 1 makes 3, plus 7 makes 10. Then we get down to, what's a 10? 1 plus 0 is 1. So it's a 1 year next year. And it's all about how you set up the next 9-year cycle. Because things are in cycles of 9, you know? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we start all over again. I mean, we do that with our numbering system, right? We go 1 or 0 through 9 or whatever, or 1 through 9. Then it becomes 11 through 19, and even those numbers, like an 11 is a 2, a 10 is a 1, a 12 is a 3, a 14 is, or excuse me, a 13 is a 4, a 14 is a 5. So that's a cycle. You see that? So once again, if you add up those numbers, you look at even a 20 is a 2, a 21 is a 3, a 22 is a 4. So do you see how, these are 9-year cycles. So everything goes in a cycle of 9 years. So how do you want to set yourself up for 2017 is my big question to you all. How do you want to set yourself up health-wise? So if you have a health challenge, it's time for you to nip it in the bud. If you have a manifestation challenge, like you want to manifest great health, or maybe you want to manifest money in your life, even that is you're setting yourself up for 2017, how you move forward. So I'm going to tell you that one of my big ahas in the last 60 days or last 30 days is how we create things in our lives. If we want the good stuff to happen, we got to be relaxed. We got to be at ease with it. Because nothing is created with a bunch of tension. God, what is going on? What do I need to express? Interesting. Coughing. I don't think I brought my water in here. I'll have to get it afterwards. So anyway, as we sit here and we hold these areas, I want you to tell me how you're feeling now. What's going on? You'll feel some more side effects afterwards. So we go back, we take that hand that was on the back of our left ribs, and we're going to take our right hand and put it on the base of our front right ribs. So we're doing the base of the front right ribs now. Let's see if I can show this in the camera. So here's the base of my front right ribs, and I'm just going to palm that area. Continue to breathe, exhale, release, let go, relax. So I've done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps with you. There's more steps to it, like 1, 2, 3, 4 more steps to this flow. Can you imagine how you feel at the end of this flow? You're just going to be like melting down. So Tay, bedtime, girlfriend. You stay in bed until you feel better. I'm serious. So this is Dr. T talking. So Happy, my stepdad, Tay, Wilson Hills. He's your cousin's father, I believe. Yes, he is your cousin's father. Anyway, he called me up yesterday talking about my book, talking about how it's for women. It goes for men too. They can benefit from it. So, I gave him a tea for the holidays, and I'm going to share the tea recipe with you so you can make your own Tay. Because it's got turmeric in it, and it's got lemon in it, and it's got cinnamon in it, and it's got black pepper in it, and ginger in it. And those would be really good for you right now to help your immune system. So I will share the recipe with you afterwards, and that will help you. So I thank you all for hanging out with me here and doing this with me, because this is great. I don't think I've done an anti-aging flow myself in a couple of days now, so this is really good. I usually do a lot of the mudra flows lately, especially when I go out hiking. But it's wonderful, and this, you get to benefit from it as well. So it's cool. And I get to demonstrate to you. So I'm wanting to do a live class soon. I haven't done one in a while. I was on the road to giving up. Teaching this stuff, and then it's like Spirit said, "Nope, you got to go back and do it." So you got everything but ginger. You just need powdered ginger, honey. Powdered ginger is fine. They're herbs, and your spices in your cabinet. Organic is best, by the way. If you got fresh ginger, that's even better. So turmeric, ginger, black pepper, cinnamon, and if you can stand spice, cayenne. Cayenne. This will kick it. Lemon and honey. So I should do it for you, Miss Tay Tay. I just posted a picture on Facebook of the tea I made this morning. That's basically what it is. So you want to take your right hand and now move it to the inside of your... I don't think I'm going to be able to show this. Once we get to the legs, that's it. So I'm on the inside of my left leg. So you're going to go hands width on the inside there. That's where your right hand goes. Your left hand remains on your right cheekbone. Hey, Inya. How you doing? So we're doing an anti-aging flow for those of you who just joined us. So we're kind of in the middle of it. But if you go back and watch the video before, you'll see it. It's all in my book, 30 Days to a Vibrant, Healthier, Younger You. So, really good. Good stuff in here. So we're just breathing. Exhale, inhale. More. So I want you to notice how you have changed. Go look at yourself in the mirror after, doing this flow. Notice if your hands are warming up. Notice how you're feeling so much more relaxed. How maybe all the mental activity has quieted down in your head. I think I was a living example of it. How I first started and I just had to let a lot of stuff out. I didn't even realize that until I was doing it. So it's great. It's cool. So this is one of my secrets to having great skin. So you might not understand this, but I understand it from a Chinese medicine point of view. Here's the deal. There are certain organ flows in Chinese medicine that will affect your skin levels. And there's two of them. And one of them is your, the earth element will affect your skin. And so I without, bringing in all my Chinese jargon and background and confusing you, just take it as word, okay? But what I'm saying is that, it's almost the way I say it, that you don't put anything on your skin that you wouldn't put inside your body, you wouldn't eat. And so this is sort of what's happening here. It's the earth element. It's what we eat, what we digest in life. So the same thing goes with our skin. What are we digesting? Because we're ingesting a lot of stuff every day with our skin, whether there's pollution out there or what. And then when we directly put things on our skin, we're digesting that too. And then think about how we digest our thoughts. Think about the attitude we have when we're digesting. How we're digesting information. How do we take it in? Whether that's, intellectual information or whether that's, human everyday information. How we digest. So this helps us to digest things with much more ease. Okay. I guess I'm going to try to give it all to you. So here's my right hand. Go on the outside of the left knee. This is the eye of the knee. It's hard to see because I got my pants, my jeans on. You go a hand's width below. So a hand's width this is a hand's width. The width of your fingers here. You go a hand's width below where that baby finger ends up. That's where you want to go on the outside of your shin bone. This is your anchor point. So you keep it here. And then just breathe. I know this is long. Who's going to stay on here and watch all this? You know what? They'll benefit if they watch it. That's the truth. So stay to the end. Continue breathing and just hold. What's interesting, Anya? I want to hear from you. Say it, girl. We're doing an acupressure flow on ours, but it's called the anti-aging flow. So it takes all that stress out of your face. And it also helps you to digest life. Helps you with your internal digestion too, and your bodily organs, your stomach, your spleen, all that. Oh, interesting what I'm doing. So, are you doing it too, Anya? Because I'm actually leading people to do it. So, I know you're kind of in the middle of the flow, but it won't, it should help you still. Because we're being jumper cables for ourselves. We're recharging our bodies. So it's a great flow to do right now. And actually, as we're holding this area on our body, this is actually, in stomach 36 in the acupressure system. And this is a point that helps you with stamina. So all you retail people who have been working retail, guess what? This point is going to help you with stamina. So, you love it. Cool. So, also, it's a point for digestion as well. I can't even remember. I just know it's a master point to help you digest. So if you have any digestion issues going on, it's a master point that helps you with digestion. So, just breathe, continue breathing. I can't tell you how important the breath work is. All of us forget to breathe. I've been doing a lot of hypnotherapy YouTube videos in the last probably 4 weeks. I guess I've needed them because to complete my book, I've needed those. And it's been like amazing what has happened as a result of listening to these hypnotherapy videos. Because if I do fall asleep, they are feeding me unconsciously. So whatever you listen to, you need to make sure it's something that's feeding your mind, your body, your soul on that level. So, what's okay, Anya? So, we're going to move to the halfway point between your ankle and your leg. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. So, here's our knee and our ankle. You're going to take your hands, and where your thumbs meet, there should be the halfway point on your shin bone. So on the outside of the shin bone, we call that the lateral area of the shin bone. So the outside, because we could go to the inside of the shin bone. We don't want that side. We want the outside point on the shin bone. So we go there, and we keep our left fingers right there on our cheekbone, right at the nostril. You're answering me as you talk. Okay, sweetie. By the way, it is so cute. I love that Anya's on here. I've got to share this with you. I hope you're okay with this, Anya. So anyway, Anya and I were at a holistic fair at the beginning of December. And Anya was there, and I was working on her. And, I just have this innate ability to just find the right places on people when I'm working on them. And I just wanted to put my hands on Anya, and I just started. She just loved it. And I said, okay, so get ready. Is your body ready for a body orgasm? And she said, I'll take it. And so the cute thing about it is the work I do is like your body is ready to have a body orgasm. Who in the hell would not want that? A body orgasm, seriously. So it's putting your body in a place of I'm releasing all this tension. That's really what a body orgasm is. I'm just oh yes. So, seriously. It feels good. It's like it hurts so good, right? That's what an orgasm is. It hurts so good, okay? So imagine that. You're getting a body orgasm. The body work style that I do is like that. No, and I don't do massage. It is body work. Body work is different than massage. To me, massage is I'm going to put some oil on your body and rub it in. Whereas body work is we're going to work all this tension out of your body so that, oh my God, it feels so good, right? And so that's what I do for my clients. And so everybody's starting here. I mentioned orgasms. Everybody's yes, yes, yes. It reminds me of the commercial. What is that commercial? I haven't seen it in such a long time because I don't watch TV. Where the girls and yes, yes, it's something about some hair product. So everybody's on here saying yes, yes. Cleisha is saying I'll have that. Okay. Anya says she's telling the truth. I am telling the truth. I had a bodywork massage a couple of weeks ago. It was supposed to be, everybody's laughing. I love you guys. This is fun. Listen to all that love and all the laughs. I love it. Thank you. Anyway, I had a bodywork session a couple of weeks ago. It's funny. And I went to a... the thing is, I wanted to go soak in a tub, and where I'm staying at in the Bay Area doesn't really have a tub that I can soak in. So I saw it, I don't know how it just appeared, but I saw it online where I was getting ready to, you know, Google a place. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just go stay at a place that has a really nice bathtub. And it was like, no, you don't have to do that. You can go to a day spa. They have bathtubs that you can soak in. I'm like, wow, I just love that, but I had to use some of the services, right? So I used, I decided that I would get a facial. I'm like, oh, I haven't had a facial in years. Let's just treat myself. I've been working my ass off, seriously, for the last 6 months. Getting this book out, you know, and doing all my other stuff I do on my plate as well. So I go, you deserve a break. Let's go give this to yourself. So I gave myself a facial and, you know, a soak in the tub and some body work. And I'm really finicky about who puts their hands on my body because, my God, you know, I know good body work. I do good body work. And so Anya's like, that's right. And so anyway, what ends up happening is the guy, I guess they signed me up for some kind of yoga stretch massage, which is more up my alley than a massage because, you know, I told her I'm a body worker. I'm an Asian body worker. And she went, oh, okay, then you would like this, because I was looking at maybe Thai massage. People know about Thai massage. So I wanted to be stretched because I stretch people. Anya, I don't think I stretched you. You only got the strokes. So anyway, can you imagine if you get stretched up into a pretzel, what that feels like? Talk about body orgasm. Oh my God. Anyway, so he worked on me, and my, you know, and it was great. It was good, but it wasn't outstanding. And I know what outstanding body work is because I do it and I have received it. And so, and I've learned it. I've learned from some of the pros. So I would normally go to my mentors who have, you know, taught me. And I went, I have the same feeling about day spas. Guess what? It's mediocre. It's mediocre stuff. So, you know, if you want some good body work on yourself, don't go to a day spa. I'm sure all the day spas are ready to shoot me, but it's too bad. I'm telling you the truth. So Anya's like, yes, I want that. She wants to be twisted up in a pretzel. Well, when I come back to the Bay Area, you're going to have to make an appointment, girlfriend. Anyway, and then you come, so the last point to the step is your foot. So I got these cute little socks, merino socks on that I got from Costco. So you want to find your third toe. And I know you can't see it. Okay, I'll pull my sock off and show you guys. So anyway, you want to find your third toe. It's your middle toe. And you just sandwich your fingers there. And hold that. And breathe. So your third toe. And notice if it hurts. Notice if it, you know, if you wrap your fingers around it, does it hurt? I can't believe I'm showing my feet on Facebook. I have hit the all-time, like, Tomasa has totally unmasked. Totally vulnerable, totally like, you know, whatever. So, you know, just kind of like feel that toe. I have hit the all-time low here. It's a little sore on me. So notice if it's sore on you. That means I've had a lot of mental activity, and it's not unheard of. I'm a freaking Gemini. I think a lot. I think. And I analyze because I got a lot of Virgo in my chart as well. And so I analyze and I think. I analyze and I think. I think I ruled by freaking Mercury. And so this Mercury retrograde that we're in right now, guess what? It has affected me on so many levels. Tay says you're hilarious. I'm glad I can make you guys laugh. This is good. Keep it exciting here. So, anyway, notice how you all are feeling. You teaching girl. Thanks, Anya. You know, I don't know if I would have done this like 5 or 10 years ago, honestly. Get on the video. Oh, shit. No, I'm not getting on the video. No. It feels good to be free. I honestly have to say, when you can get on the video and share yourself and share your stuff, and it is very freeing. Because you don't have to hide behind any goddamn mask. Excuse my expression. So, you know, hiding behind masks are just like, it just keeps you stressed out and tense and like this. And you definitely need, like, you know, give yourself a stomach flow every day. And then some. So, anyway. Make sure you all breathe. Exhale first. Release and let go. Inhale. Feel the life force energy filling you up. You know, our breath is so important. Who cares what they say? That's right, Anya. Cute. Continue breathing, you all. And we have completed the anti-aging flow on one side. So I want to hear from y'all. How are you feeling? So notice my mood just from teaching you where I started here. How I was just so like all over the map sharing stuff with you. And then once I did this flow and I kind of let out some stuff. I mean, I'm being the example for you right here. So here's the thing is, notice my mood when I started this flow with you all. And notice how I've calmed down and I just got more and more internal and share more of myself and being okay with it. Digesting life. Anya says she finds herself holding her breath a lot. Very important piece to actually breathe, you know. Breath is spirit moving through you. Remember that. And I know you understand that, Anya, because you are a metaphysician. You are a science of mind person. And Clesia says, thanks. You are welcome, dear. And thank you for all your love that you always come onto my page and liking things and commenting. So I appreciate the following and appreciate you being here on Facebook with me, Facebook Live with me today. So, yes. And thanks, Tay. I'm glad I made you laugh. So go get yourself well. I'll send you some links to some videos that will help you stay well. I want to thank you all who showed up here, even if you're showing up after I do the video and you watch it to the very end. And do this flow on yourself. Imagine if you did this every night before you went to sleep. How you just clear yourself of all the energies. You're a breath of fresh air. Thanks, Tay. I'm glad. So, you know, do this on yourself every day. So, if you don't want to sit through my long-ass Facebook Live video, go grab my book. Or look for the electronic version of the book that should be coming out very soon here. I got to go give the guy somewhere in Bangladesh or somewhere who's working on my Kindle version. So I got to go give him the edits. I mean, you think that you gave your book to someone and it's going to be fine. And let me tell you, I have to look through every piece. So I'm sorry that things are delayed. They're delayed for a reason because I want to make sure that all the material is given to you in the correct format and my name's being signed to it. So when someone has actually put a chapter and repeated the chapter, I'm like, what is this? You guys think I'm crazy, but you know, I got to go make and pull that out. It's like, where did that come from? It's just a mistake in formatting and things of that sort. So I have to make sure it's you know, it's got my name stamp, rubber stamp approval before I send it out to you. So namaste. You have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday season. And 2017 is coming, so get your butts in gear for what you want to create for the next 9 years. You don't want to be like everybody out there who is dropping by the wayside. You know, get yourself, your health in order. Get yourself in order. And shine, radiate, and be radiant and vibrant. I want that for you as well. And it took me to getting sick to get where I'm at today. That was many, many years ago. But you don't have to get sick the way I got sick to get well, to get where I'm at today. Namaste.